All right, here we go, chat. We're live.
35 now?
But I think
34?
the first two matches
33, 32, 31?
are fairly telling where they are right now.
Setting expectations for Gen G. Lotus, they
5v5 post plant classic.
You see, they just took the bomb thing like 4 seconds.
Somewhere that they're going to feel comfortable going to.
5v5 post plant. I feel like they have to give it up too. Best case he gets a kill on the trip.
Comfort level on that comp should be the same. Karen sitting around mid.
Oh, wait, he has another cross.
There's going to be a lot of pressure on Texture to at least drop this one. Spams are good, and Heretics find the kill. Now that laneway, all that stands between the defuse, the round victory. Munchkin though manages to drop Woot, and they've already destroyed the wingman.
You're so good at this post line. Like, what are you supposed to do on defense
coming in?
It's lineup Larry time.
Incredibly difficult for anybody to get near that spike. We see
that suck is really good though. That actually suck there is good.
Post, just sitting back, holding, sending utility on towards that spike, and then just pre-firing this angle. Even still though, they have managed to get it to half, but they need more, and that time is ticking too far gone. The post spawn again on the B site works out, and Gen G are going to kick things off with a pistol.
It's so hard to cover that guy.
I like the trap we're seeing here up top, trying to cancel out any updraft dashes, but it's just a conventional push from Gen G, and they know exactly where Benji is. Nice and clean.
That's sick.
Nobody else really on spot. And some aim practice early.
He's so confident, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be another 4K.
Yeah, he's
and
so
another
confident.
to the collection.
Yeah, it's over.
He's not going to have those performances
I
because one of the more exciting things is we do have Meteor back on that duelist with Breeze removed. It wasn't something that he's been playing too recent, but we know he's incredible at it.
Oh, so he can just sit on cam. So that way he can just sit on cam and not be worried.
How important it is for him to have his ult for entering in.
Oh!
It's caught Texture.
Wait, he fell!
He just about.
No, he
He's
didn't.
safe for now. Boom. Not so much, though. Dropped after just the
Oh my god!
spike drop.
Texture fell from
the
That's floating, floating.
He's coming through. And he was there to back them
up.
They can't quite stop that plant.
They're going to know exactly where Meteor is. Nowhere else really for him to stand. Karen's position has already been spotted, and a lot of low players now for the side of Gen G. Bonus,
yeah,
not exactly going
I think you can
plan
float for like,
it seems like
30
it's only going to get a little bit worse as we will see Texture on the edge of the map. And, well, we definitely need the replay from Benji.
And then I think an updraft. Oh, there he goes.
30 seconds
Does Benji get a kill for that? Because it was a
for quite a long time. This had been happening for a while, evidently, but
maybe.
He's having a
Wait,
good
they could have
time,
also almost won the round before they.
Financially,
imagine they won the round before he fell. Like,
credits on the
line. I
line.
don't think it'll matter.
For Heretics,
they just gotta get a
bit of a money maker in the last. There goes the immediate TP, so he's nice and close, ready to take this. Already spotting the first. There's a lot of info now. They know there's 3 players here. The decoy is going to be used, sending them back alongside the recon. This is site control and a plant for Gen G.
That was sick though, I'm not gonna lie.
This is all they want. Gets them into that post plant again.
You have to see all of them like from the back.
At least it will do. Slightly moved
like the best way to clear it,
but
I would say.
It's still going to be a difficult place to fight from, especially with Meteor up close. That's going to get cleared out by the drone. That's something at least, and actually, he gets dropped. Trying to maneuver himself back out of position. Utility being thrown in for Heretics, but they've still got 4 to find.
Okay, Texture already spotted, but he's going.
Oh my god!
Karen takes away.
Oh my god!
Again, he'll be denied the. But Gen G wins.
That might be the sickest. That might be the sickest like shots.
Are definitely high on that roster.
That was like D1 in his prime. No joke. That was insane. That was insane.
He falls off the map, having a little bit of a laugh, and now he's the one laughing it out.
He actually almost had like that ace too. He almost had the 4th guy.
With it. And I don't even think there's arguments at the moment for
oh my god,
who is the best player in the world. This guy is just tearing everybody apart. It's already looking a little bit scary.
Seems almost undeniable. One of the best teams in the world, we know, but it could be the Texture. Good for one, and the dash keeps him on the map. He's not falling this time, and it's Miniboo who loses his life early on, trading out the death of Meteor. And look at the shift from Gen G. They know the rotates have come in, and sure, the drone is going to see that no one has actually pushed through that gap, and the Texture's fallen back, but it's all about the position of Boo. He's able to catch Karen, confirming the rotation they suspected, and now slowing them down. The stars put to cover his retreat, and he's right back to middle. No need to take that fight. With 40 seconds on the clock, the pressure's on for Gen G to find an opening.
Yeah, his only goal was to buy time. The rest of the team fully rotating, but it seems like Gen G might just go back. And while Benji, I think he's made that realization.
30 seconds left.
Even still,
I think we're good out of it. I think we're good, bro.
Noise, try and attempt to bait them, and actually without spotting anything out, he's continued this push. His teammates starting to come back, but the cam is going to give the game away. And now you're going to see Woot get back into position. Even still, a potential for a 1 versus 1, but with the time so desperately low, there was a moment for Boo. They are going to be making their way on. A nice kill for Woot at least. 7 seconds, and there's the spam. That's a spike down. Round already over. Arians will add the final nail in the coffin.
And a slower approach, this time more focused on that B site. They want to catch Boo pushed up.
That's a shitty off angle.
Yeah, because they cleared that. Like, the other angle.
I think a lot of this is going to come down to timing. Big
Fake
utility being expended into that A site.
Yeah.
Viper screen put there, but it is all a ruse.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, now he is here already?
Yeah.
Has that information.
No way, he fell asleep.
Look at the wheel. Now it's on Woot to try and defend this. The flash was good, but the counter flash was even better.
He's just stuck in the corner. He can't even retreat for free. No, there could be someone peeking from the box. He's trying to force the fight. Catch at least one as they fall back from these plant positions, but there's nothing to be found.
They don't expect him
himself around the edge, and there it is. The element of surprise against Texture. Nice ranged fight with Karen down.
That's
some of the utility at least.
He should Maui the right with the
Buy them a little bit of time. The thrash on its way, and it's caught Meteor. Only one man can defend him. Lackey is firing out the shock darts, delaying the defuse at least for a moment. Hunter's Fury now comes in to do the same. Fired off once, gets its mark. Second shot's good. Third will be a kill.
What did that? You got both. They won that?
He got 2 in the space of a second on Miniboo. Everyone else with the pistols.
Wow, they used so much util this time for the push.
Seize it back.
Damn.
He's forced out of position right away. The spam back to Lakia, light him up.
They haven't done that util, I don't think, the entire game. This time they use all their util to clear close.
The numbers on Heretics and where they go.
I feel like they have the read on the top, low-key. Now they go A and it's only one here. These guys are perfect.
Dude, I'm pretty sure they spammed him for a window and
even if not, he has the blade storm for
the
next round. The bigger problem, though, is that Boo's going to be under serious
they're doing the
pressure,
TP.
and he has nothing to
He read it, he actually read it.
The TP and actually wins that initial fight. Done incredibly well to read the gap of where his opponent's going to be. Pushing into this, actually has risks about it. It gives 1v1s at close range. A singular headshot is enough.
Maybe, yeah.
Boo's giving them a real chance in this round.
And gets the smoke up too. They win the fight through the wall. Munchkin and Lakia, the last 2 alive. And a late flank from Munchkin might just pay dividends. The reveal goes up and he's already spotted one. Spidey senses were tingling.
Damn.
You can feel those eyes on him.
Heretics to equalize this one. The site, however, could see Pit is going to be taken. Yeah, it's whether or not they want to invest it with, maybe if they had a couple of SMGs, the pistols aren't bad. They are going to risk it, they're going to gamble, and already, well, they're going to have to fight from a disadvantage. An interesting Pit, one that takes an awful lot of control. If you're going to push through it, you need so much, but they're going to have to spam onto the players attempting to tap that spike.
Yeah, the problem is they can't even see when it's being stuck. You got to get that a little bit closer. It's going to be a risk. But for Team Heretics, trying to negotiate their way back in, it's a problem. Up close, no utility to try to drop that diffuser. It's all down to spams and right under their nose. It's coming across the line. Already, the round is sealed.
I can't see. Nice try.
Formality as he falls. And 4-4 we go. A nice attempt.
I don't hate it though.
From Gen G, but it doesn't work out this time.
That was so good.
I think again, either it was an operator's now going to go back into the hands of Miniboo. He's looking for an early fight towards this side of the map, and unfortunately, he's going to be met with Meteor.
Oh, they're hitting him this time.
Seems to be going towards the back of the site for now, just taking the control. The dash in from Texture to meet him. They've got boots on the ground, and Team Heretics decide not to compete with this one. The decoy sent through, just ignored. Gen G, they have Texture going up close. Now for a second, he's going into that right corner, but the smoke's fading. They'll tuck away and play this post plant with the squad.
Wait, Boo's still on B?
Yeah, they're so far away. I think he's worried about the fake again, I guess.
I gotta know where Texture is, but the rest of the team is still elusive for the rest. And even still getting past this double duelist could be tough. Texture combining Meteor with another. Although they've lost Munchkin, I don't think it's going to matter. Lakia doesn't quite connect. Benji's been given a small opportunity, but again, Texture is there, leaving it to just Boo, and he won't last long whatsoever. Even though things went to OT, they really were disgustingly strong when it came to the B side. As we've seen from the other side, a much faster paced move here. It's going to be Benji completely caught off guard. Meteor's already managed to
That's weird.
Get that
I guess he thought
is still trying to just hold on to some ground, but the A site almost completely lost.
Yeah, Rians doesn't want to overcommit to this. He's heard a player come back up towards the top. They're ready for him. But another smoke goes down. The spam's favoring Meteor. He's lit Woot. to a fraction of his HP, down to 10. Texture falls.
Who's
Conscious.
still
The
rotating?
Meteor could be coming on the flank.
Oh yeah, what the
Just as he rounds the corner.
playing for the lurker.
It's going to be a late flank
Yeah.
potential. But look how far behind someone like Boo is. If they lose these players in the spawn, it could be over. Although Miniboo's quick to correct. Keep it into a 3v3. Late flank by Boo, spotted.
Oh my god.
No,
So
he
far.
has to win this fight to give them a chance to be able to pressure these players, but it's Lakia to come ahead. Miniboo already on his third, hunting down the ace. Evading the jet on the other side, and he find it this time. That Miniboo got a little scared
It's
there.
11-11.
I think we
just
grabbed
off
onto
the
that
map
rope. Yeah,
to win it.
I was worried.
Small claim.
They almost had last round,
Yeah.
but Heretics burned up the Blade Storm
Oh, crap.
alongside the Operator just to try to make that retake happen. So now there's a big disadvantage in those fights, and you see it manifested. Karin, though, able to find Miniboo, but it's traded out with Texture. Wooed up close, playing through the smokes. He hears them falling back and has to make a decision on whether he hunts them down. It's a risk. It might just be worth taking this time. Catching them in the orb, but Meteor pulls out the gun just in time. Steps are heard by Boo. He's only got a Sheriff. He might be able to find some value as they cross.
Yeah. I
Been
think
in
this
this
is a better
position
angle
before,
now.
though.
Yeah.
Seems like they're still unaware
Oh,
of it. He's actually done
Yeah.
a lot of damage onto Munchkin as well. Even still, the Meteor's just
Dude,
farming.
Meteor is going insane.
Left.
Yeah.
We've seen him pull off crazy rounds with the Guardian. This wouldn't even have to be the best of them. First kill's easy.
Pete.
He's doing really good on this Yoru.
For now, that's exactly what he's doing.
I love that from Meteor.
The hard one
They don't
to
know where the
him.
last guy is,
Very
so they
hard.
send out the gate crash towards the A site. He goes to link up
Heard
with his
him.
teammates. Someone dies on B. All right,
Meteor is
give
going
me
to
the
him.
spike. I'll go plant. And now you
Yeah,
get
a
that
little
late
bit,
round potential for
bit.
Karin. Reveal goes
Agreed.
out, so Karin knows he's not lurking
Yeah, he's
for the
feeling
right
it.
angle, but Meteor
Yeah.
cleaning it
That's
up.
good.
Yoru is so
4
annoying to
kills
play
in
against,
this
just
round,
facts.
catching
That's
Rien's
big
off guard to
facts.
close it.
7-4.
Getting a
4 is
fifth.
not bad. They need
Maybe
maybe
even a
5.
pistol.
Guessing 4.
It's going to be paramount.
What's like a good
Same TP
defense
we've
side?
seen before
Same
from
fake.
Meteor.
Probably 5 at
Uses
least.
the ult,
rather.
gets up close. Last time, Heretics gave
Yeah.
the site up completely. This time, that's not really an option with Boo so close, and the decoy
wow.
distracts
Away
him
with it,
just
dude.
long enough.
Damn.
One more bullet could have
Oh,
done the
that's a
job,
fun.
and down she
That was
goes.
a good
Okay, Benji, able to eliminate Texture, keeps the numbers competitive, but Meteor's got a flash play, even on one.
Way, bro.
He's not falling back. He won't be deterred, but the Hunter's Fury makes it more interesting.
3 still standing, but once more it's those post plants. Munchkin's even, well, we've
Look how
seen this
far
one
back they
before.
are.
Sat there
Yeah.
with an
Full
Odin in the
plant.
back
Odin
lines,
spammed the
just
wall, I
waiting
think.
to spam onto
I
the
think so,
spike.
yeah.
They've
Oh,
still got
wait,
the
Astral
snake
wall?
bite available as well,
No, good
and
fault.
they can try and pull players away. Now they've cleared all of the close positions. Miniboo maybe having that realization, but
That's-
they're orb, and now it's left all onto
The
Munchkin.
wingman doesn't
just
get it.
trying his best to buy as much time as possible. It has
Oh my
already
God,
been
it's that
hard,
high
though,
for
which could be a
wingman.
problem. Miniboo
Oh
needs this
my
kill.
God, the wingman.
Well, anything else, gotta be it Meteor or Texture.
They're
And I
doing
don't
the
know if
same
they're
exact
going to be
thing
stopping
too.
anytime
Rush B on
soon.
the
Speaking of
pistol
that,
round.
just look at Miniboo straight sprinting in towards the B side. Seems like both teams have a similar idea, but already it's going to be
They're
the, well,
fighting, though.
almost
On
flood
the
back in
fast forward.
immediately. They don't even
Yeah, they're already
look
all
like a
here.
read.
I
They're
lost
so
track.
fast to get back into the
I lost
site.
track.
Munchkin swinging,
Meteor.
but nobody can get ahead of Meteor. He's hunted
Okay,
down
good.
another
Holy
one,
dude.
which seems to be
What are these
Gen
guys
G's
eating? What the
speciality.
f is this?
An 8th round now
It looks
locked
so
in
easy.
and relatively.
This might
Oh
just
my
be a
God.
shooting gallery for Munchkin.
Play B.
Waiting, doesn't have a lot of support. This might
2
mean
maps
that they
in there.
can either get a trade or get themselves in for that after plant. He's going to try his best to slow them down.
The snake bite does keep them in position for at least a
Ew.
moment, and that's long enough for Lakia to strike. One more shot down below to Woot. We'll deal with him, and it's just Boo. Nice and easy.
With them being 4 rounds down already,
Running down mid immediately.
seeming a bit more problematic. Meteor as well. Well, with how he's been playing, you can understand why he's feeling confident. Drones going up on the other side, and Munchkin again is already going to do serious damage on the entry to the
Oh,
site.
he TP'd into the Maui.
Meteor's being caught. I think he might.
I looked at- I
He
listened to
certainly
your
didn't
message.
gate crash out.
Trying to let them know
Moshpit
about the
takes
drop
it down.
frames.
They know Munchkin was up top as well. Decent bit of information to work with, and it's the fight onto Mini.
Wait, did you get into the Gecko Molly?
Heretics come out ahead with
I didn't see it.
No, yeah,
versus
he
3.
did. He was been
One of those players left alive has a
week.
weakness. His Thrash put through, no conversion on it, but Karin goes down. It was the aggression up top that got yet another advantage. Almost slipped away with
That
Benji
lane is
fishing,
so
and it
hard to
does in
run
the
away.
end.
I haven't
But
seen
with
the whole
Lakia
lane.
down, a 1
it's
versus 3
impossible.
for Texture. A big round from this man. We've seen plenty of them. 8 bullets left.
He literally
No
did a pop
HP.
in. Nice try.
9-6. Heretics are back on the board.
He's just challenging.
Set up to what
Oh
Genji's
my
going.
God, he got by the Phantom.
One player lurking B,
crazy.
one lurking
2
on
bullets.
mid. Boo
What?
overextends slightly, gets his head ripped
The fact that he's
off.
just fighting that.
Valuable
Yeah,
opening
he
duel
wanted
for
to fight
Gen G.
it.
They don't have to
Yeah,
get out of
that's
position to
insane.
do it. There's no risks that can be
Oh
punished,
my
and the
God,
spam
that's
from
Emo.
Meteor is absolutely perfect.
That's Emo.
The
Wait, they don't
leading
know.
Mini Boo
Do they know?
on the right angle, and
They
now
didn't break it yet.
the split here from Benji.
They broke the mid
2
one.
players
they
through
did.
main,
Yeah.
fighting Meteor, and still not able to drop him before he draws blood. Benji's the last man standing, 1 against 3. Spike dropped in the open, and at this point, they know where he is from the door breaking. He needs to isolate one. He'll get the first chance,
Oh,
and
wow.
actually
Oh,
manages to
wow.
win that.
Peak was weird. It threw him
Uncharacteristic
off.
from Texture,
Yeah.
and now has the information of where both of these players are.
Yeah, this is
Karen
winnable
just
for
waiting.
him.
Yeah, now. The top angle is always so
Oh,
good.
yeah, he
Time
just
now
he's gonna kill
gives
him.
the game away. It's
Oh my
not
God.
clean,
Oh
but
my
still
God.
Benji's getting the job done.
30 seconds left.
Another kill under his
Where?
belt. 5
Why?
seconds
The
to play
camera
with, so
too.
doesn't need to go for the plant just
Can
yet.
that?
And you can see Munchkin slowly making his move. The cam is actually going to give it away.
What a
He now
cam.
knows
This is just
exactly
so
where
much
his
harder.
opponent is. May be able to try and retrieve that spike, but is almost trying to bait in his
Now
opponent
he
for
doesn't
the
know if he
fight.
rotated CT
Try and
though.
get him to peek this one, sticking it all the way.
Now he
But
can play
that
backside.
snake bite is going to slow him a little
No
bit more.
way.
Munchkin, a safe pair of
Nice
hands.
try.
It
Really
got
nice
sketchy,
try,
it got
damn.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Still feel like he's going to
Yeah.
be safe.
It's
to
kind of
win
a
the
cool off
duel.
angle though.
Utility being thrown
Yeah.
in. Potential that
Yeah,
the
this
rest
spot
of the
looks
players are
sick,
just
right?
still going to try this dive
Like
into
crowd. I don't
the
think
face.
he sees
That has
that.
been successful so
Scary
far.
angle.
Great
Nice.
flash,
think
but
it's- oh.
even still the
Cool.
dart is better. Texture this time there with the opener. Karen
swung
does
it,
go
damn.
down though.
Give it to
Again,
him.
we see these lurks from Boo, and this time it's successful.
One off ult.
They'd already planned on going back towards Boo. You know, he's felt that he had the space. He heard the steps as
Good
they
lurk
backed
by
off
Boo.
the Astra Star on B. And he took it. But winning that fight was essential. Otherwise, this whole squad would be left in no man's land. Instead, they can capitalize on the space. Ult by Meteor to
Good
grab
ult.
the info, and he sees them. Grabs back site control.
Got so much
They've
space
already
for his
floated
team.
back in through the choke point. Now they just have to fight on the sides, and the drop from Lakia, it buys enough
Oh.
space. The kills swinging either
He's
way,
low
but with
HP.
Boo on 20
Yeah.
HP, it's down to Munchkin again.
Oh!
This time, it's
He
Heretics
one-tapped
coming
them.
out on top. Gorgeous shot from Boo. He
Wait,
had to hit the
what?
first, and this time he
Ah,
did. He
fast.
only had incredibly low on HP, so I don't even
That's
know
the
if he
second
would have
round
got
you
a
won
second
them,
chance,
basically.
but this is what
Yeah.
he's been hoping for. We've seen a few rounds now where he's been taking these fights on the other side of the map.
Oh,
from
I
the
see
team,
4K
but
here.
I don't
Yeah.
know if they would have expected him to be able to do this
That's
much.
insane,
A big
man.
round victory, a boost in economy, and
Oh,
more
that
importantly,
actually might be
it
the way
has
back in
sent
the game. I'm not gonna
the
lie.
opponent into
They
this
have
one.
2 big ghosts now.
Absolutely. Yeah, they might not be able to buy weapons,
They're
big
doing
ones
both.
at least. They've got a Sheriff or 2, but it's the Blade Storm I'm worried about. Texture's had a lot of
But
big
Maybu has
rounds.
a Sheriff and
starting
no
off
gun.
with 2
Why is-
4Ks.
why is
Mini
he
Boo
on
on
the
the other
Sheriff?
side. No,
Yeah, why
it's
does
the
he have a Sheriff?
headshot. But the wall got in the way.
Oh.
Texture lands the blow.
Damn.
And now finds themselves an advantage. They'll find it tough to deny this plan or even to get damage.
They're hit up. They're hit up.
A little
Carry
bit of
a
chip
little bit.
damage to Wu.
Spike planted.
An attempt by Karen to slow them down with utility, but that hasn't happened.
Pushing backside.
And unfortunately for them, the
Oh, no,
player
they-
they
now
killed
they're
didn't
first
actually
team
have
result.
a gun to
Yeah.
play with, so they haven't been able to retrieve it. Clearly the pressure being felt though, as Thrash has been thrown in.
Uh-oh.
An extra
kill.
cost to this round. Meteor will fall, but again, a few players now a little bit low. There is potential for Gen D to at least make this one costly. All eyes on the Blade Storm realistically, but 39 HP, it's going to be tough. You almost need the instant shot, and it's Benji to land it. A third for him in this round, and no, not quite the fourth. Karen somehow making this very costly with just the classic.
damn.
They can't reload the retrieved rifle in time.
This is gonna TP their late?
You want to fight it?
Certainly pressure being put on A. This is going to be quite a quick play from the side of
Didn't clear
Heretics.
him.
Waiting out that grab.
Oh, they did it.
Well, Karen, he's still in the corner.
He's
He's
done a
got
good
some support,
timing.
but the flash has blinded him for a
Yeah.
moment. Woot did
Wait,
so
everyone
well
died.
with that.
Everyone
The
just
Dizzy
died running through.
took
They
the
tried
side
swarming.
away from
They're on
every
just
player
over.
on site, and then it's an easy round. You'd
That's it. I'm gonna
imagine
pee fast
4
1 sec.
versus 2. Post plant util for Rienz. Hold on to the site as
Burn
2
them
use
all up.
those rifles. If they don't go this way, we just save them again.
Look at this. They're not even
I think
playing
it's the
anyone
right call,
mid.
for sure.
Oh, they're
Play the
pushing them.
gamble. They'll push up on A, try to force the issue. Adding in a bit of a curveball
Yeah.
to this round.
This is like
Shock Dart as well,
push
thrown
them
in
in,
for some
yeah.
damage, but doesn't land. Could be put into play, and there's a Hunter's Fury for Lakia if he
Yeah,
wanted
if it
to
is,
try
it's
and
gonna be big.
buy
they're
time on
pinging
the
it.
plant if he could rotate into position.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna ult it.
That's the
Getting
main
ready,
danger.
they're
They
ready
don't
to
know
volley
they're
too.
walking into it. They have absolutely no idea There's the snake.
Oh, the orb.
Cancel out the drone. 20 seconds left. Barely any time.
Oh, I saw him.
You can't take this
oh
back.
my god, good jiggles.
Time to commit.
So
Viper's pick goes in.
Oh,
to slow them with Texture.
So
Another
difficult.
uncharacteristic whiff.
Good jiggles
the
from
plant
Boo.
around the backside.
Yeah.
The pit's not covering it, but
Wait,
the Hunter's
he
Fury
jumped in front of
stops it.
Wingman.
Lakia grabbing one, looking to do a bit more damage as the push comes around the
Oh,
back,
what a
and it's
flank.
beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Karen's dropped him just in
Oh, that's so
time,
well,
and with the
so
spike
massive.
down, the
Yeah.
round is done.
He was ulting Wingman and he
Gen
caught the guy
G
jumping
has
across.
made it work.
Yeah.
An absolutely gorgeous game
Oh my
plan.
God.
Damn.
That is a tough round for Heretics to lose. They've still got the finances. They've still got Thrash, and well,
Oh, he's starting to whiff
they've
a
still
little
got
bit.
their lives.
Yeah. It's cool
Be
now.
thankful for that. 11-9 lead, even
Wait,
with a
does Boo have a
couple rounds
timing
where
here on B?
Texture's not his usual self. He's
I don't
gone
think
back out
we'll
for
see it.
more.
Where
Well, I think we'll
They
hear
need
him
to be
jump
careful,
though.
but they are lined
Oh,
up
yeah.
in a firing squad, waiting for this peak to come through. He might get one, but he can't get
Oh
out, and not even
my
the one to be
God.
found.
I
Punish
feel
from
like I was
Miniboo.
just looking.
The rifle's in
Ego
play for
check.
Heretics,
Yeah.
matching
He
up
just
this
keeps on
time against the
peeking.
early aggression on A main. They won't be sent back in the other direction. It'll be of their own.
Oh.
Yeah, we've seen one double
The
stack.
skull
there.
on
I feel like
Meteor's
Texture
bar
is so frustrated
is
right
top
now.
fragging.
Meteor,
Cause one, they kept on like avoiding him because he was playing,
Potential
been
for an
playing B
ultimate.
and they starting A.
dimensional drift
And then
not
like
far
wait
away.
around, they're just like
Munch is
ending
gonna be
A.
forced
And
over
then
again.
that
It's the
one
same,
ended
but
B.
Yeah.
With
I
his
get into
fullback,
fight
Boo's
anyone
there
now.
to
Now
capitalize.
he's
They
forcing
finally
the
managed
issue.
to isolate that man.
Yeah.
They haven't spotted
feel that.
Lakia. Even still, with a two-man advantage, they now look to head in on the other side of the map.
You just
Karen
get into
again,
your own head at that point.
trying
It's
to
so hard
delay them
come
as
back.
much as humanly
what is-
possible, but both players within the site will fall.
Tried swarming with
Lakia,
two.
the last
Damn.
man standing, and well, no doubt going to try and hold on to the gun.
Very similar to what we saw last round in terms of the drones having super high impact.
What
The
the
fact that the player up top,
there?
you know he has to run, and that's when the swing comes in from backside, even
And
waiting
Boo's got the
late
reads though right
into
now,
the
it feels
round.
like.
We
Dude,
just look
I
at the
feel
whole
like he's
team,
someone
like
that is
Munchkin is there alone, like
a
on
little
top
bit
of that
underrated
angle,
in that
on top of
regard,
B.
especially on
like,
this
look
map.
at the
I think
angles
he has
he's
a great
fighting.
read on how
These
to
are just
play
like
that
solo
attack side.
angles.
19 and 13 right now.
risky.
Munchkin
And, like,
again.
same
It's the
with,
same.
like,
Initial contact,
Texture.
snake bite down, trying to slow them as much as humanly possible.
it's
This
not a
time,
ball
though, there is
part.
no opener. There's no success for him.
Yeah.
Mostly weak weapons. Guardians
Like
are on the
Rocky
way
is
to
in by
help out.
himself now.
Guardians of the B site, see if they can hold it down. Meteor does well to find one, but that's all she wrote. Defense here by Texture, steps
What?
Does True Freeze?
into the smoke,
Buffer,
loses
yeah.
his sight for
Wow.
a moment, but now he's got it tied 2 versus 2.
There he
Rifles for both, and the Guardian from Texture has been sublime thus far. Spike in the open, but a smoke.
It's not dropped in the kindest of positions. Karen can
Oh.
play
They're aiming
Overlord,
with the Guardian.
fight from above. And it's
Yeah,
left on
they're
Taboo again.
lost in this
55
round.
HP. A bullet will do the trick. And he knows that he needs to try and isolate, but that's why Gen G are going to look to team up together, fight this one, and I
Oh,
thought maybe
that's
he'd get
so
away
close.
with it,
Lagged
but
again.
not quite.
Much impact in this game. Those 2 pieces he's found in a number of rounds have been the thing that tips the scale. Dropping the spike just a number of rounds ago and one that they didn't stand that much of a chance in. Here the reposition is absolutely
Yeah.
perfect. You see it as soon as the first kill is found, the
monitor
simple
readjusts.
evaluation. Texture's going up with the operator. He's careful of where that gap is, doesn't want to go falling. Boo keeps this up, takes a peek in that window. He could be in a lot of trouble. Over on the A side, already the dash in from Miniboo. As he now looks to hold up.
He ran through and killed
It's a bit
him?
Whiffy.
Yeah.
Again, Karen's able to make it work, but Texture falls on B on the rotate. An advantage now to play with for the side of Heretics. Gen G are going to have to try to recover this in the post plans. Heretics have given up site control completely.
I don't have
Someone's getting pulled off the map.
3v4.
They have a Mama in shock there, so boost.
Already the spams have done
I got
so much
Molly.
damage. Lakia gone. Meteor and Karen, an ultimate available, but probably
Oh my
not
God,
going to
that
be used. They
instantly.
just can't beat this firing squad. And while Meteor's position has been revealed, he's going to have to clean these players up so absurdly
That's
quick. And Boo
unbelievable.
has already
Yeah.
fallen back into a much more passive position. Doesn't want to give anything away. And even if
what?
it's going to be re-ends,
What's
doesn't get the
that?
kill in the end. He's got teammates. This, and I'm
I just
looking
don't
at
know
the setup
why
as well.
Gen G haven't swapped that
I don't
at
know
all.
what the read
Texture
is.
was playing B the whole
Maybe
entire
just for the
half.
fact that it has been such
And they ended
successful
A so
A-side
much.
takes, but there is an open B-side
They
right
just
now.
never switched
No
it up.
shields, no
went in that
utility.
one
Not
time
much.
where he
He's
died with the
playing this
op.
just with
I
a
don't know,
bulldog,
yeah.
and it's because they want that mid
Yeah.
aggression early, but they don't
Yeah,
get the
mostly
fight
he's
there.
been B.
Maybe he doesn't
Instead,
like
it is the
it or
B site
something.
that's threatened, and Heretics have definitely picked the weaker spot. They found the gap in play. Ult used by Meteor. got his decoy still to work with. It's going to be set up soon, and here it comes. The big play.
Caught
The
him.
spray is good. Miniboo dropped immediately. Flash for backside. And
Wait.
the spray from Munchkin.
Wait.
Good. Good
Wait.
job. He's got
That's
that
so
rifle,
cool.
and Meteor
What?
spearheading this push. They've got the advantage locked in. That spray has done a lot of damage to Benji's below half. Sitting inside the cage just behind
Oh my
it.
God, the
It's
cage went
faded
down.
and left him with nothing.
Imagine he wins like this.
Now
Oh,
Owen
Astro
versus
Wall.
Owen.
Astro
Use
Wall.
the divide to try to spray, but he can't.
Oh my
With the
God, they
Cosmic
won
Divide.
like that?
Absolutely gorgeous from
What?
Genji. They get it across the line at the last
They got
second,
scammed.
13 to 11.
What's up, dudes? I just want to give a quick reminder. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, smash that shit right now. I appreciate all the support. You guys are the best.
Exactly, yeah. FPX played a fantastic game. We were impressed by them, but a lot more to be desired
Love to
from
hear that.
Heretics if they're going to make this one competitive. Opening it up, Munchkin's down to 22 and Karen's down to 0. Control for
Why is my
Heretics
YouTube UI
towards
so
Rubble
big?
and
I don't know,
mass
bro. I'm just
rotations
here.
towards this C site. There's already 2 players
They're
sat in
filming it.
waiting. It's Benji Fishy and it's Rienz, but they've been pushed back by that orb.
Got sight.
Tech's just going to look to try and play through it.
You gonna play?
Always fearsome in these pistols. They're doubling up. They're expecting it. They're waiting for
they're
him, and that
holding
works
it.
out for
Great
them. No
hold.
trades to be
Wow,
had.
he got 3.
Koreans
That was good.
dominating. I guess did it as well as Boo did prior, but Boo
Every
did
time for a
incredibly
big
well on the
DNF.
fade, so it's kind of like a much of a muchness.
Yeah, we definitely saw the Rubble control struggle, where when Boo's in play, that's sort of his staple, and the way he locks that down round after round. Boo, well, he's locking down control over Rubble one way or another. Got himself a long-range kill with the Bulldog.
They have 20 seconds.
Hold on to the control with 20 seconds
20
left.
seconds.
Yeah,
Keep it
Gen
pushing,
G
buddy.
have no choice now but to go sprinting into the site.
And they've got to run it down. Now, luckily, there is only one man actually within the site. If they can isolate
Oh, wow.
that duel, they'd have a chance. A spam from
Got
Wu
him.
is perfect, but they just have to die now. They just have to die. They don't even have time to actually plant this one.
Wait,
they
They've
have to
just
die.
got
What
They
are
have
they
to
doing?
die, yeah.
something. This is very, very peculiar, and might absolutely
It's actually better
destroy-
that he didn't kill them.
Yeah, they didn't even pick up the weapon. B split last time.
Playing the
They
game
broke
for 3 years?
alarm bot right
Bro,
off
half the
rip.
chat didn't know. They're just pointing
One
and
player
laughing because it's
rotation
funny.
in, but not much contact outside.
That
of
doesn't
I
even know how
think
much
they
a Vandal
try the same
costs.
here with the turret down, make noise on A, and then go through that broken door.
Oh, the timing of the fight. Both players have the information, but
We all knew KEKW was
control
crazy.
lost. Fighting for this one definitely has a gamble about it. It's seeming like they may end up just going for the retake here on the Heretic side, but with the weaker weaponry, that's definitely not going to be easy.
Yeah, this is Genji playing off the info
Free
they got
sight.
in the last round. It may not have
I
been
think
an
we get the
ideal
most 5v5
conclusion, but in the early
post
round, they
plans
at least
lately,
felt
though.
it
That's
out
for damn sure.
in a way that gets the spike on the
there's
ground.
a lot of it.
Gets their opponents on the back foot. Like you said, weaker weapons on the
Also
retake,
depends on
already
the team.
damage
If
done to
Team
players like
Heretics,
Benji.
yeah,
It's
most
not going to be
likely.
easy. There's still
They
so
play
much
off.
utility for Genji. They
Totally.
didn't expend
Yeah.
much. Nade good for Miniboo, though. That keeps it competitive. Rienz does well to trade out, but now the pressure's on because Meteor's hitting everything again.
We didn't see any of
Rienz
that, but everyone
can't
died.
even get out of here. He's stuck in the corner. He's being watched on the way back, and it's Meteor
Yeah.
staring him down. That man
Meteor is still
doesn't
killing
miss
from
a
left
shot.
Yeah,
Little
deteriorating,
bit
no
more.
joke. I think I'm
Nonetheless,
deteriorating. Holy
That's relatively close.
I literally feel so unhealthy right
already
now.
dead.
I'm not
You
kidding.
got the stem kill on that.
Again, we talk about that Rubble
Did
control.
he satchel
It was
into
a
the Omen
struggle
smoke?
for
Yeah.
Team Heretics.
Yeah.
Okay, 2
He died
HP
in
on
the air.
Makia, and he's gone
But
to
he
another
just-
spam. That's an unlucky start.
Good.
But yeah, the Rubble control hasn't been fantastic, although those spams do recover some of the
I'm
advantage.
literally withering
Still
away,
sitting
chat.
towards
No
Gen G,
joke.
though. It's a big map. Those rotations, not as easy when you've only got 4 players.
Retirement is on the horizon, dude.
Yeah,
The thing is, if I didn't stream, what would I do?
Boo.
Where do I go?
The tiniest of pixel angles. I can tell you for free that my eyesight isn't that good, but somehow he's able to see
Just
absolutely
beat
everything.
meat all day?
Falling
Oh,
back.
okay.
Off
That
of the
sounds
nade,
really fun.
Paranoia
That sounds
through,
really
but
fun,
there really
dude.
isn't much support. It's taken a long time. I don't think they believed this was the real push. It means that the IGL is having to try and hold the line on his own, and it isn't going to go well. Benji,
Oh.
Rienz,
Good
gonna have to full retake this one.
Playing them
Benji
simple.
going in a little
They
bit
didn't
early, and I think
overdo
he's
it.
been spotted.
Yeah.
He has, and you see the ping go down from Munchkin. He knows exactly
This
what's
seems
going on.
really hard.
Steps out of the way. Oh, but Benji's aware.
Oh.
He knows there could be a
Oh.
player here. It's all down to timing. Which way is he going to be looking when the swing
so
comes through and it's the
ready.
right way?
I don't
2
think he
versus
saw
2.
him. Nah, I think he's just ready,
Kept
right?
competitive.
I think
Turret
it's
goes
fully
down
ready
for the
for it.
info.
Are
Turret
they
goes
going
down
around
indeed
heaven?
right after.
Too little
That
time now.
spike ticking away. They've decided to play the long
Yeah,
game.
they don't have time for this.
Reposition up to heaven.
Running now?
Take it together. The stats
Yeah, they have to
will
go
be heard
fast
now,
though.
though. And the headshot angle from Karen. Perfect.
That's it.
Meteor. The
Oh
man
my god, he
who's
just mollied both
finding
sides.
4Ks in
Oh my
so many
God.
rounds. He's only got 1 kill between him. And that lead taken out of Heretic's hands. The defuse needed all the way.
Wait, Meteor's the best player, dude.
Close by.
He's playing perfect.
2-2.
So it came down to just, okay, can Boo do a lot of damage? The combo's perfect. It's the worst player to catch.
If you can convince yourself to believe, you can do anything.
Before the real damage can be done. And again, Miniboo is already knocking on heaven's door.
Holy f***, didn't clear it himself.
Didn't clear it, but Texture did. Woot not going to be happy with that one. He thought he'd managed to thread the needle.
He's giving excuses to retire? How?
Like you said, Miniboo. 2 HP.
As someone with severe anxiety facts.
Swing from Boo into heavy traffic.
Anxiety is terrible. I don't really get anxiety that often, but I have, and it's a terrible thing.
They can slow them down and send them in the other direction. Rien's could have some serious value to find, but it's being watched this whole time. Karen's been staring at it. And well, got a good sight on that bullet coming straight for his head. Nice, clean equalization, but they're pushing up, and 2 HP. Miniboo still gets one.
He's made things a little bit more costly.
He's on the most standard cluster ever.
And probably a little bit wary of their flank at the moment. May want to try and take some extra ground away, and Boo, well, he's got no choice but to fall over. The utility is perfect. Pinged up, tagged up, caught in position.
All of my life, even with anxiety. If you have anxiety, yeah, it sucks.
Now one
but I think there's ways you can
make
it better. But yeah,
he had a quieter first map. We know what this guy can do, especially if you give him fights. But look at the position of Texture. He's coming up behind him. I think this will be the freest.
I think going to the gym helps your anxiety. No joke, going to the gym helps every aspect of your life, dude.
No way that
if you have any problem, I guarantee you somehow the gym will help. Any problem, anything. I don't have legs or arms at times in my tongue.
Not the case.
I'm too far.
Come under some pressure.
Yeah.
Util will
look at
everything but the box. Paranoia. Set up.
KJ ult here, and then do they take it off of this? Probably, right? They get so much space.
May want to try and push more aggressively on C, see if they can spam it up. Instead, it looks like they're just going to have to give this one up. The defense themselves have a lot of ultimates. Showstopper available, even a counter pit could be in play, and in fact, they've used the Showstopper immediately, just trying to catch in case he was close on the pit.
Okay, this is
Might have been better to use the Nightfall first, but I guess the success was there anyway.
Observer's freaking out.
After the Showstopper through with an Odin, and the Viper's pit activated at an inopportune time. Rien's pops his ult and gets shot in the head, and now it's all left onto a man decaying inside a pit.
Sure, they have to run through it, but it doesn't connect, and then it's just falling apart again. Karen, we've seen this fight so many times, but every time there just seems to be a response. Nice work from Boom though. They're making this one competitive.
Sheriff kills.
Karen,
I don't know how Team Heretics are up on
this guy can have has some support from
Meteor, who has
plenty of weaponry to choose from, and on the other side, they haven't found anything yet, just those pistols, and that's going to be their undoing.
Wait, Meteor is killing them from the back like a sniper.
Yeah, again, finding these kills, pulling the round back into
contention.
Gotta
get KJ ult again, dude.
Getting themselves a plant alongside it. Benji now
he's far,
up against 2.
Gonna have a couple.
Marshall on the retake. Really not the weapon.
Maybe he was trolling. Maybe he whiffed a little bit. It wasn't that bad.
Focused.
Was it that bad?
Play with an alarm bot covering the walk down.
I'm gonna have to do a viewer game so we can see how good you guys are. No joke, because you guys talk a lot of shit for your size.
Watches the angle they expect him to come from, and Meteor is gonna swing on that turret's contact. But Benji retrieving a rifle seems to be the best option for him. He has a choice to save it or to commit.
Remember when we were doing the...
He's going to lose a lot of his HP and still has to take down 2 players in a timely fashion. The turret now looking to do its own damage and get his own little assist in. 8 bullets, and none of them will at least land the kill shot.
Tajikistan, Macedonia, India, France, Argentina, England, Taiwan, Bangladesh, Germany, Malaysia, US, Antarctica, Sweden, Sri Lanka, Albania, Belgium, Philippines.
But they won't be able to root him out of position. Riens does well to defend him, but with the door open,
Turkey,
his life.
Algeria, Cyprus,
who's done a little bit of damage,
Lithuania,
up some of these guys.
Qatar,
Meteor, though,
Latvia,
sneaking his way right through, up close. Does Benji suspect it? It looks like it. He has an idea, and he strikes just in time, just before Lakia was ready to swing and trade.
Yeah, I think also Lakia just had a little bit of hesitation.
Yeah, I missed the whole round, I'm not gonna lie.
If he's unable to get that kill, he's going to wait for his team.
What's happening right
this
now?
Aggression. With the loss of Meteor, it means that the alarm bot was offline, so he can get out of this flank. It's not expected at all. Munchkin walking backwards into the angle, but Miniboo's looking for a little bit more. Still only going to be the one, but with the lockdown in play, they're both going to have to be forced completely out of the site. Lakia is
this game is addicting,
really
chat. I haven't played.
Not
that I want to play,
on the way in, and the counter spam is better.
Yeah, Karin, 1 versus 3, and the spike already being diffused. Catches one on the side angle, but needs to get on that diffuser immediately, and Rienz buys enough time.
Both sides, like the showstopper dissipating as well.
Full buy.
Miniboo immediately forced off the angle. We haven't seen
I need to
a
own
mass
them.
amount of
I need to keep him so
fighting
fast.
for this C site. A lot of the time, the control on A being a much bigger part of the game plan.
So much util, holy fuck.
I thought for
they
a
used
moment,
a lot.
Munchkin was going to fight that. Reens, though, clearly feeling confident in that fight, knowing there was spam going elsewhere, just went running up and gets the opener for his team.
One off Fatal.
5 versus 4.
No way, Meteor.
No shields
Meteor.
on the
He's gonna run through that.
Show me.
With him to help him out in these
Oh my God,
duels.
he's about to do it.
Doors being opened and closed a number
Thought
of
about
times.
it.
He's
just
feeling
keeps
it, man.
spinning around. See if Heretics get out of their way.
He's
on
one
the
of those
side.
dudes
There's
where
still
like
2
you
stacked
just do
up,
anything.
ready, and the spray from Boo is absolutely sublime. Gorgeous stuff. 4 versus 2, and there you go. Meteor, although he finds the 1, there's just too many bodies swinging into play. Still has his ultimate to work with, too.
That's the bigger thing. With the ult, he can delay
God,
a
bro's going
significant amount of time, but it
Bro's
also
going
allows him space to fall back.
Why did you just start shooting randomly? You didn't even hear anything.
Meteor's lockdown online, I wouldn't be surprised if they use it. In fact, no, they're going to send the Nightfall in instead.
Double Fatals again.
An immediate aggressive push coming out from Texture.
Oh, wow.
He might not be able to hear, but he's
hoping
the same's on the other side. The reveal.
Good reveal. Yeah, what a reveal.
But even
Where was
still,
that eye? That was
the one.
insane.
But with the plant in, they're going to use the lockdown. This will buy them even more time.
The spot looks kind of ratty. Never mind.
Karin falling below, but he's being spotted. The swing in from Rienz, not good for anything.
Meteor.
As Lakia lands another, and Meteor's there to back him up, recover the rifle as well. Give them a fighting chance up against Benji. He failed in the 1 versus 2 last time. He was ran around the discipline of Gen G, got it across the line, and we may just see the same again. Meteor swinging on the back.
They traded with a Marshall headshot, by the way, I think.
Time to use the utility.
Yeah, he was like
Gen
15
G,
and
it
7
looks like they're going to battle for this position again. We've seen the same attempt at seize nades before, but not this time.
Wall dropped to see Texture attempt this fight onto Woot. The problem is the swing up close that could come in. Boo is just tucked, and Miniboo's backing up.
Oh my God!
Inside
oh my God!
Oh
my God!
He can't get himself out of there in time.
He got fucked.
Trying to take a fight and at least make his lost life worth it. But Texture, well,
how did they know he was in there? Is it anticipated the fight?
And it's 3 kills already.
I think he tried wallbanging Texture.
Perhaps
earlier?
It could be the ace, but Meteor's waiting to try and deny that. Benji Fishy facing the glowing gun. The spray is good. He's down to just 1. Plant in on the C site. At least I think so.
They killed 3 on A and he's planting C?
Has lots of
I think he's planting because they saw KJ on B.
Benji's not actually that far away, but yeah, it would have had to be a gamble.
20
HP. That no one else was on that side. Instead, looking like it might just have to be
I think Rienz has been A every round. Like, they don't move their setup around.
That's
one thing GG does really good.
Get themselves
on this
back
map.
on the board once more.
Gen G with a big
I still think
lead.
Nino really good.
An expected strong half coming up for
tough,
them.
Tough hand to be dealt.
They can't be feeling too great about their chances here.
What the fuck was that?
Just on the space. It's crowd control.
They don't even try with the rocket. Low-key, they're just trying to get it out of their hands.
The trade is there. Keeping
it's just
it
the
alive.
audio
Benji
cue.
Fishy catching the aggression from Texture. Gen G don't have any
it felt like a zoning
goal. Karin goes up inside the smoke. He's got himself a nasty angle, but he is isolated.
Lakia trying to hold. Last time he attempted these spams, he got taken out. Karin may just have himself the battle here.
Holy fuck. Really good timing.
Oh, he blinded all 3 of them.
Caught them again.
Yeah, that's perfect. I don't think he knows
they
all
can't
3
move.
are there.
They're all in that little back corner.
Too. Really good smoke.
And instead,
just
playing off angles. Karin with another, just dancing
around.
Wait,
Karin played so good this round. Holy fuck.
We haven't had to talk too much about his individual plays so far today because of the presence of other players, but when he's needed, that's exactly where he arrives. Boo, he doesn't even have the time to get anything done here. Eventually, Lakia's there. Well, both players will go down, but they care. That was the last round.
And they had really good. They had really good finishes at both.
Fairly easy. Munchkin. It's almost. It's good to the last match. Just ready with a snake bite. Going to do some damage as they run in, but
basically 3 different
not
teams.
anything too deadly just yet.
Keep the better one.
The plan secured for Team Heretics. Yeah, let's see if
someone's
they can
getting the
have
snip.
back-to-back pistols. That injection of rounds could help them out. It's actually the only place they found success.
Did Patty find the team, Chad, or no?
Not able to land it to start with, and Gen G.
Oh my god, they got fucking owned. What?
3 quick kills.
How they get owned?
Locked out in main. The defuse underway. The swing good to start with. They think that could still be being defused. Got to take the fight.
They're both low. They're both low.
Both players have been spotted. Both players have been tagged down low as well. Gen G on the back foot out of nowhere. Stepping on the headshot for Boo. Low HP on both. It's just a few.
Oh,
we go down to the nade in the end. But a Red Bull clutch nonetheless.
Yeah, 2v4, right?
Heretics.
Yeah,
so close to.
I mean, even so, like you're sending 2100 for a gun that's gonna do 115 in the head.
If you buy Marshall in the head, the one shot. If you buy a Sheriff in the head,
they've not seen him to start with. And well, lucky he only gets
it's 115 in the head at a certain range, but close range burst is a kill, no?
Of course, is invested into utility.
In the head?
Seems like he's gonna wait.
Is it 150 closer up, Chad, or no?
The teammates to round that corner.
I'm pretty sure it's 115 no matter what.
Oh, 115 is a max?
Yeah, I've never. Yeah.
Wait, that's kind of shit because of that. They need to buff that to like 125.
Gun picked up again. Even just making this costly.
At least for light armor, right?
Guardian now. Time a ticket.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Get it back. Lackey is there as well. Last time out, they at least got the conversion, but Gen G at the moment just cannot be stopped.
Wait, what? I thought this round was over.
Slowed down a little bit, I believe.
Are you delayed?
No. I saw it.
But it's got to be heartbreaking for the side of Heretics. They're going to invest into a hero rifle on Benji if any time for a hero to
this is actually bad.
Be as good as it gets.
I'm pretty sure
back the mental, which has to be shattered at this stage.
Losing pistol or winning pistol then losing the next round. Sorry, losing pistol and winning the next is better, right?
Yeah.
Coming back to form. Well, that is quite a journey.
You get to keep the guns from the last
now,
round.
Lakia manages to find himself the direction. Has support from Texture. Blast Pack goes in.
Oh, you get to keep their guns and build even more money because you were saving.
Too late. In fact, with the C's, it gets the job done. But Texture's out in the open, and some of those shots are a bit whiffy. A chance for Team Heretics to fight right back into things. Boo, he's gotten very close, and the swing definitely got Meteor off guard, but he corrects himself.
That was hella slow tracking. But I will say on lower sense, I feel like spraying and tracking is easier.
Watching the cross.
On the lower,
right?
Yeah.
Now he'll have to play that contact
tracking
himself.
Is so easy on those
I don't think he'll mind. It is Meteor after all. Just waits for the poison orb to go up and then can watch. Even making sure that he doesn't overextend. Repositions completely.
They both are there.
One taps him.
What was that you said about not overextending?
No, one tap or a burst.
He got the job done. Doesn't even matter. Some of the other teams in this tournament.
Otherwise, it just feels like a studio event, you know? I mean, I guess it is right now.
Ask from most teams.
When we go to the arena, it's gonna be lit.
You know, often it's gonna.
What day does the arena start, Chad? What date?
Is
it the?
We're talking about
here.
I
think they've got
is it the 14?
Exactly. Nilzinho said they're going to punish you every time. Showstopper to try to punish back, and Texture
my God.
is the one finding.
How did they know he was there?
Down and out of the round.
They must have.
There. Right? Now they look just towards the side. A little whiffy for Meteor. A chance with Munchkin though on the backside, dodging the paranoia and landing a headshot. But 10 HP is enough for Woot to stay alive. So look for some headshot angles so the Stills participate.
Oh God, he's already down.
The one way already surpassed though. Lakia has dropped down below. He's got support up top, but up goes Woot. The 10 health.
Oh my God, he almost killed him.
Getting the damage
They're both down. They're
both quite low. And a man like Texture keen to convert. The first shots don't land.
Dude, he almost lost that. Oh my God, he had that. Texture had that. I can't believe Brian's got him there.
Yeah. What's coming up? Somehow, at least in the last map, when things got a little bit tight, these were the rounds that ended up getting away from them. He predicts where the TP's going as well.
He's the Phantom player.
They had to do it themselves enough in that first half, so I think be able to fight for that all too convincingly.
Wait, that's kind of lame, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
You got a couple of other ultimates that are getting very close.
Oh, that's deadly.
Try and make sure that you have the sight without too many risks.
I kind of want to go map 3.
No, I was thinking that too. You think this goes map 3?
Yeah, I don't think so.
And I think now, especially
I don't think so. I think they dropped the ball. They lost too many rounds they should have won. Like that last round and also the second round they got
in this corner until the very last second.
They're actually time to strike. I mean, they're on the attack now.
Probably would have gone down anyway.
Yeah, 10-7 off of this, maybe.
Texture had to wait.
30 seconds left.
Not if we push like that, thank God.
Texture was going down one way or another. Nice shot by Munchkin. Another low HP challenge.
Now the Ghost versus Guns is low-key like...
down to a slip.
No, sometimes, yeah, if you move around, like,
for Gen.G until that Viper's pit goes up. Now this is going to be very tough, but Rian's for now.
Viper's 1
just
HP.
On 1 HP. The swing around from Lakia.
Just fucking
wait, this guy just ran through. Yeah.
He just ran.
They knew he was low, I'm guessing. They must have.
Facing off against Rifles. Karin getting most of his health back.
Nothing for, they have a Molly, but he doesn't have a line.
He's not quite so healthy. The spams have to come through. Lakia suspects that one player will
no idea if he's on or
off. The Molly hit, that's big. Big Molly. I think he bounced it off the backboard.
Now they have to force the issue and take the fight. They know exactly where Boo is.
No
he has to hold
Wait,
on
TP's big.
for survival. Oh! Wall bang headshot.
I think there was no time regardless, but that was sick.
Yeah,
that was nice. Wait, Boo's been going crazy today.
Mound was taken by that defense.
Like, it doesn't matter what agent you're opting in attack, just like Andy is like really good.
Especially in pro play, right? Because like you can kind of predict a little bit more what's going on, whereas in ranked it's much more random.
Yeah, because like if you look at this map, as a defender, you can jump spot A on defense and C on defense.
To be holding the angle, of course, he did push it just moments ago.
So any map, they jump spot on every map, really.
Yeah, but these two especially, like, way
that
more.
entry taken and the utility to force back.
Yeah, because you keep the very far line.
As good as it gets. Not going to be able to fight this one, but either way, probably going to wait to try and work this as a retake. Meteor is also just 1 kill away from a lockdown, so
wait, I was going to say, is Texture like an
opper?
Or
pre-fires could
I've
give
only
them
watched
away
him play twice.
He does op, yes.
Well, does he like prefer opping or rifling?
I want to say he prefers rifling.
There might not be much left for him to do.
But he does op.
It's being cleaned up on the side.
There's not that many
nice and easy. At least that's how they make it look.
Everyone's more of like a
10-8.
Yeah.
Last minute purchase. I think
halfway hit this
maybe
this could be 9.
an attempt. I was going to say
they get 9. They have Rezo, Fado,
as Munchkin's playing elsewhere. It's going to leave
11.
problems on the economy again.
They always
that
get
happens
ecoed.
again. Woo. Caught trying to teleport back. A similar scenario to what we've seen before. The spams are going to do so much back through the wall. It just seems like they're taking these rounds.
Yeah.
Get into weak economy. Gen.G just find miracles.
They have a 2-man advantage.
You saw the Otis
and both players, one behind a Viper wall, the other behind a real
wall.
Nice shot by Miniboo. And the dodge of the rocket as well.
That was a good shot. But
Life traded out for a bit of damage with him on 50.
Yeah, I think he went too deep. I think it was too deep. He jumped away.
Gen.G still have
one
on
the wall.
This C site.
Yeah.
Meteor now knows there's contact close. The shot not going to land. Just with the Sheriff. Has to be precise on these peaks, and it's Rian's to shut him down. C-site control now there for Heretics.
Yeah.
To stay, or what do you mean?
That ends up getting
so like peek that.
Oh yeah, that angle.
He could have just ran away.
Yeah, 4v3.
Weaponry in play.
Yeah, it's back to what I said. They're like
risks.
Mostly like individuals right now.
Team
Heretics, they do everything as a team.
But with low HP, it's
then Gen.G, they're like relying on individual gameplay.
I think they have team play, but they use more individual.
Yeah,
like than Heretics.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah.
It gives more time for this Odin to wrap around. It's complete oversight from Miniboo, not paying attention, not ready for the players behind. Luckily,
he got the kill falling like that.
Benji has found another. Still decent
weaponry now in
play.
Is, right?
With only pistols starting off this round, there's real potential for them to turn this back. Munchkin, his gun was never spotted, but he can't quite land the final shot.
Oh
Benji
my god, I could have gone either way.
Will be the
Eco rounds are cooking their asses.
They're going to compete for rubble. Karen's going to have his work cut out for him. Has a shrouded step and an ult to get out of here if needed. Up goes the wall to start. No one following.
They kind of like can't take this back. 40 seconds. They got it like they're fucked. They're low-key fucked. Oh, I like the Fatal to force it.
Karen's at least able to find himself a way out with the shrouded step.
Wait, Texture's running it? Oh, they're going C to the Viper ult?
They're moving into the pit. This is a big risk.
They use the Nightfall as well. They also don't have Prowlers, so this really is a gamble to try and force this man out.
To
put into play as well. They know
they locked them. They locked them everywhere.
The ultimate
Wait, this round was so hard. This round was so hard.
That was fucking hard.
The snake bite to slow them even further. This couldn't have been played any better by Gen.G if they tried. And now with 10 seconds left, Miniboo is going to have to fight
teamwork
tooth and
round
nail.
for sure.
Needs to get this plot. Tries to bait in his opponent, wins the fight.
Yes, Hans.
He
fucked up.
I don't think that's going to be close enough. It's going to run out in the last second. A nice attempt.
No way. He actually had it.
But that round
he moved.
Played amazingly vulnerable. Like every single combination.
Like you literally can't
Either
win.
you try and run back, and you're going to end
They
up
almost
going
still
into
did.
the
That's the crazy
lockdown.
part.
So you can't go that way. You run forward, you're running into 2 players.
I feel like another second.
They have basically herded them like sheep. They have sent them to their death. They've been culled. It was just wonderful.
The smash.
Usage of the
kill. Just
the reactions, even finding the button that quickly.
Team Heretics are like 3 on that corner.
Oh, this is a risky play from Munchkin.
He didn't even get one.
Will not meet a reward this time. Advantage to the attackers.
Thank God.
That's a huge early pick. That's already going to force issues for the rest of the team because you have your plan with deep B control in mind. It's a risky TP. I guess didn't spot that Rians had already crossed. A few mistakes now being made.
That was really bad.
And Heretics are going to capitalize on them. What a way to start off this round.
4v2, they have bad money
picks.
saved.
Yeah,
I guess KG's going to try to make a play.
He's going to be the only player anywhere
this
near.
Meteor. He's going to get 3 here. It's going to be 1v1. I'm calling it. Watch.
Play on the edge. Just going to try and take a huge gamble. While Boo is waiting, ready for any such play.
We did want map 3, right, chat?
You've got a couple of players who are quite
What did these teams play on Binds?
Sheriff and a Classic.
Minibu doesn't even need the orb here. Maybe give the orb to Viper.
Okay,
Viper should get this orb for sure.
Yeah, and then bomb point or something.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're being greedy. They're being a little greedy.
For the side of Heretics.
They're not even using Yuto.
Okay,
They really
are.
In fact, they're even going to use the lockdown here and Woot.
That's
pretty sick ult.
Paranoia in hand.
Good paranoia. Okay, yeah, good back. They're
expecting someone to be on that other side. The rest of the defense have been completely forced.
Did he get the orb as well? He did, yeah.
I like the fact that Heretics are playing this one incredibly
safe.
They don't want to give their opponents any sneaky corners, any risky spots that could cause them issues.
Okay, they need Viper to chase kills though. They should have. I mean, the round is not done yet, but
looks like
when the round is done, Viper should chase.
With the rifle, Woot's up top now, ready to fire back. The spams in return give away the fact that there's a rifle on the other side. They'll give that some respect.
Okay, now Viper has to chase.
Might not.
Everyone stay back. Everyone stay back. No joke.
The kill on mid.
Yeah, they're actually doing it, right?
Angle. There was just one being
scaling
down for texture. Wants to light up a few players.
Oh, guys, Viper chase!
Down at the bottom. We're going to see the Outlaw bought up as an extra purchase and attempt to do some damage on that attack side. For the defense.
No one's fade ulting. That's
I've seen them go aggressive B a couple of times. This time they're going to double up. This is a trap setup in case they go towards Mound. This is a scary prospect.
Wait, they're not rotating at all though.
This is what Gen G need.
Get out! Get out!
Like this big play.
Oh my God!
Thank God. Escaped. Heretics
Wait,
just
the Omen ult is sick during the fight. That's actually genius.
From Woot, yeah, he's behind, but he's expected as well.
Yeah, I like that he Omen ulted during that.
It'll be a stalemate for now, but with the players.
Now they're going back into C. They're going back into C.
Wait, Karen's the one with the pressure. Shows
he hit him.
And it's lit him to 4 HP. The lone defender of the Z site. And with the orb down, they're not going to be decayed walking through. Karen needs to be sublime. And only the one to be found. It's worth it. Trading out his low health.
Oh, they can't swarm. They love to swarm, but they can't.
Meteor and Lakia up close. Ready to swing out, the timing perfect, but then they look the other way.
3v2, throw.
And takes a kill.
Oh, big
double
kill.
face.
Got caught.
Lands a Munchkin 1v3 for the chances.
Oh my God, they're doing it. Yeah, it was good Omen ults and good re-clear with the Raze ults.
Yeah,
like that was a great reaction.
So far away. An immediate stoppage
Viper
to the
ults.
play. One of those ops is already.
Yeah, they can't really get fade ults. They need to take the site somehow.
But the idea here again is they're making noise on A.
It seems like they want to go to A.
And hopefully,
I think they should end in a B split through A.
But as we can see, that ain't happening. Gen G have
lost
a lot of HP on Lakia though, thanks to the Oath.
I think it's risky.
Yeah, both.
Too many people can die. I feel like.
There is the kill. That's the exact kill they were looking for. They're going to have a
fucked.
decent idea as well that Karen is going to be playing this aggressive
Karen needs
round.
1 or 2
Snake
probably. Wait, it scans him up there like that? Damn.
Well, they're already looking to try and just execute onto him, and he'll survive longer than maybe expected. But even still, the kills have gone the way of Heretics. 2 stand in their way from an impressive comeback.
He had the same problem last game. Like, I want to say he had a strong start, and then it was just slowed down towards the end.
To the reigning Masters champions, looking to try and take this to a third, but there's
for me
still
last year,
a
I had
couple
the
to deal
same
with.
issue. It's hard on defense.
Meteor's had a lot
of big
enemy
rounds, teams knows like you're insane, like they're gonna make it fucking hard for you.
He certainly does need to this time.
Like you can do whatever you want to attack, but on defense, like you can only do what the enemy team will give you. And they're not giving him anything.
Swinging straight into him. Meteor has the info on the first and knows where the other two are. The swing is good. He spotted them and heard the shrouded step. Heard the second two. They've split the angle. Perhaps offered Meteor a chance to isolate the fight, and he connects the shot.
Wait, this ult will have enough time. He has enough time for that.
And it's Benji Fishy needing the clutch to keep
Oh my God, Benji was out so fast. Benji walked out so quick. That was really good. That's the second big clutch by him, actually.
Come back into
He's their clutch guy.
Like, he's so good in
him smashing his head into a wall after a 2-0 loss. Oh, that's not bad to watch. Why is that bad to watch? That's
Ace.
That's W emotion, no?
For them as they step out into the A site, although already they're bypassing them, moving around the back through lamps to try to fight right onto Munchkin.
Oh my god, the double
first
flash.
one wasn't so good, but the second was beautiful.
Oh, it's self-harm,
Texture
TOS.
left on the off angle to
Yeah,
try
Sky
to
Gecko
catch
flash.
Can't punish on the player caught in the trap, but
it's okay, we'll talk about it
not
after. Oh, zero flash, sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
The nade buys a little bit more time, but it's going to be tough to capitalize
How
through
do they
that
retake
smoke.
this?
It's now patience for Heretics.
Look,
they
I
don't need to overextend. They don't need to
Heretics
take
are like
too much
warmed
of a
up
risk.
now.
They've still got plenty of time to play with and are sort of hoping that
Triple U-Haul
there is
control.
more of
Oh,
an
they haven't played at the
extension on
bottom. I'm
other
dripping.
side. I think they're also waiting for Boo to try and get into position.
Oh my god, don't
Oh,
go,
they're
bro.
In the meantime, look at the pop flash. It's going to be coming straight through their own smoke already. A couple, but Rians responds immediately.
Wow, another 3K?
And he adds one more to the pile. And Karen, he just about manages to get the kill onto Miniboo, but there's still 2 remaining.
Rians,
Rians once again. Another 4K to add to the collection. And Heretics with
Turkish
another
aim, baby.
round.
Very nearly didn't work. Thanks to Rians, they got it across the line. Now just classics for the most part. You only look to Texture with a Sheriff, and he's on the other side of the map to the majority of the Heretics squad, just grabbing the orb early.
Yeah, you can see though, it's again, you're going to have Benji on these lurks. Him with a Sheriff is always deadly, and
Eco around here.
Just going to try and spot out.
I think with the Outlaw, like no one really.
He's going to get contact. Through they go. And
wow, the second kill is nuts.
They may have been able to play 2v1, and he may have only had a pistol, but I honestly think it's his best weapon.
But like, he would be.
They got it Sheriff a lot.
Yeah. We didn't really see Outlaws. Maybe it's a team-to-team thing, but
it was indeed.
Like still, I just feel like the fact that they could have an Outlaw is
there.
Like you have to like, and it's so annoying. Full saving.
Has already been denied. Meteor and Lakia, last 2, and you can see that they're not looking to run on in and give some free orbs away and free kills instead.
Maybe that is Spike.
Just waiting around to die to the Spike and maybe get a kill.
Yeah, well, let's get the orb.
They're trying to set up.
I just randomly spammed
He's
them.
one off getting the thrash, so actually not giving an orb away here is going to be pretty impactful. Even if it's killing him, that's not actually going to help too much. While killing Rians at the moment when he has a ghost in hand. Over on that A side of the map. Lots of utility to be combined. Still got the trip setups. And
good nade, he got the Gecko.
The nade which will go in immediately, doing
a
fair amount of damage, but also denying that thrash. Further push from Meteor, in fact.
Well, that's a nice
He's going to step up with 2.
Yeah.
A great start to this round, but there was a response.
Shower kills is big.
2 players down for Heretics. Although they got Meteor,
Playing
they still have
outside.
so much ground to cover.
He resmoked mid-site. Yeah. The shower guy needs to wait.
The rotate through the TP won't be for free. Karen
fuck off. Fuck off. What is that?
That was clean.
Down.
That is nice, yeah.
Couple of flashes.
They're so good.
They're usually online, but
what am I jumping from a plane? Jumping off a plane while playing Valorant?
Didn't get the Dizzy back. They're going to go straight through. Lakia almost caught off guard. That door opens just a second too late. Now,
he's got ult again.
Yeah,
second
pick
time.
it up.
See what ground it can find.
Dude, it breaks so fast.
Just in time, and Lakia, well, with that, seems to have secured the round.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, these days that shit breaks so quick.
To lock this one down. Cross the map once they feign out that control.
That would be a good nerf.
Although, one of the main things we'll say about Gen G is just how patient they are. Even in the last round, Karen,
I don't think it does with HP.
As aggressive in early stances you'll see in most rounds.
That would be
just going in to re-clear
Not that it needs to be nerfed.
Yeah, but I'm down to do it anyway.
The cannonball serves as a bait in the early round. If someone goes to break it, he's swinging in
but doesn't
to take them down.
I think Wingman needs a nerf somehow, if anything.
Heretics
I don't know how,
eventually will have to take a gamble. 40 seconds left.
Wingman's kind of OP.
Time to make a call on where we're going.
One thing I'll
say
is
they're trying to find the trip. That's the bigger issue. They want to go
through.
Like
when he plants the bomb or like
they can't break it, so it's still there.
Oh yeah.
And
he
it's just being waited for contact. Finally, there is that split you were talking about. They're heading straight into the judge.
Yeah, I don't think it should be floating.
Up close,
that would
waiting.
Be a good
First is easy, and now they have to go. There's only 17 seconds left, and they're
this
all
judge.
just
That
falling.
judge angle's cringe, dude. That judge angle's so good.
That's the spike
Like on the sliver of the box.
If they're gonna go for this, they need to try and retrieve it. And with the Molotov down, there just is not enough time. And it pains me to say it, it's going to win the round for the side of Gen G, and even from Karen seems difficult. That has
wait, what if Wingman was an orb? Like if you kill Wingman, you get an orb, so people are more careful about it.
It just seems like an unnecessary risk.
Maybe you get an orb.
Like the guy that killed Wingman gets an orb.
Woot wanted to try and take a leaf out of Talon's, but
like that would
just
be
run it straight down for those
it's a buff for the. it's a nerf because like the guy you don't get an orb as Gecko. The guy who killed it, like the other team, gets an orb. So you have to be very careful about how you use it.
In this round for Heretics, they lost one of the guns early on, but they've come out in a good spot.
So what, you're telling me you can pick up the Gecko wingman 10 times in the round, that's 10 works in the round.
Barely evading that sideline.
No.
Waiting
like,
for a player to come up through mid.
Look, you know how you can
pick it up twice, right?
Gets the kill.
You can pick up the Gecko.
Exact same as last map. I said
the wingman is unlimited?
them by constantly
yeah,
waiting on angles they weren't expecting.
That one
and stopping them from
crazy one
about
that I
what
can
happened
recall.
in the previous round.
I don't think there's been a crazy
that
one.
Control is going to be taken, and more importantly,
not that
the
much.
dimensional drift
it's pretty
is going to be online.
Yeah.
This is the one major factor with this Yoru that plays such a huge part. It's just
teams would probably only do it if they're up, I want to say. Like, imagine 11-11, you do fake Yoru clone.
Imagine
that's so fucked, dude. Oh my god.
Break the camp. They're hearing an activate here and there inside of A. Well, now it's only the man operating the camera that's left alive. Miniboo pushing up. Is ignoring it completely. He sat on the corner waiting for the re-aggression. A smart play. Misses the shot to start, but he gets there.
Because he turned as he peeked.
And now, well, they know they've got all the space
to
work with. The plans underway. The control is most definitely locked in for Heretics. JG may just want to save these weapons at this point.
Expecting the Viper work, sure, yeah, like, that's good.
Heretics have come in activated.
Like Benji Fisher did on fifth round, they double swung him.
Same thing from Gen G.
These guys are always together, Heretics.
Again.
Like, they always have packs.
You're saying? Okay, well, I'll take that one right back. There's some weapons to be retrieved. There's a showstopper in play.
Stolen.
And Woot's gone before the rocket lands.
4v2.
Oh, Lucky needs to get out. As said, a lot of the time he's a safe pair of hands. That was a way back
into
the round. Who was
immediately speeding up off of their fight.
Instead, that early aggression from Texture, you always know that at any stage this man can be a danger.
Kind of winnable, maybe though.
And the hero rifle he had has done just that. Even the support of Karam from behind.
Ults,
and now they just fall back.
Even using
the Seekers, it's not the worst ult to expend in a moment like this, just to make sure that you haven't lost too much ground in a certain position, or maybe even wary that they're
I'll
about
say
to
a little
hit on
early,
yeah. Instead though, Hukri is playing, and with a defensive smoke in position, I don't know if they're going to try and risk it and jump out. It seems like they are going to try and potentially make a move around it, but you can see Lack here is honed in, ready and waiting.
He has trouble though. Never mind. Munchkin comes out along at just the right moment.
Instead, early information.
I would edge out.
I edge out usually, but I die early.
Use of the ultimate, but Karen's going to ignore it. Just try and deny anybody else from
pressure. The TP play. They know it though. They know it.
Yeah, they know. They're aware
as well.
Secondary location shows.
I mean, I guess
out of the ult and catching Karen on the fallback. Flash around the left side. Meteor's done well to keep this one competitive. His third
Meteor got a 3K.
Already under his belt and still challenged the fourth and denied the fifth. It's Woot keeping it alive for Team Heretics. Has to go and retrieve that
there's
spike.
So many people here.
And then the world is his oyster. Only Munchkin between him
already rotated
and around victory.
He kind of gets here in time.
The thing is, he has a lot.
He didn't hear the TP. He doesn't even hear it.
A minute
he doesn't hear it.
He's going to use the TP to immediately rotate.
At least he doesn't spawn, so you'll hear the bomb plant.
About the potential of his opponent already being there. Munchkin stood in a spot where it didn't matter where the plant went in. He would have the knowledge.
If Munchkin takes long enough, he might think that Munchkin is flanking.
Get right up in his face. Go for that final shot! And it is perfect.
Wait, that was insane. Yeah, close range ADS, that fast reaction.
He gave everything.
Like the reaction time there is nuts.
But everything wasn't
the ADS click, you think it was an accident?
Not this time.
Yeah, that
it could be.
Like we said, hit online for Benji Fishy. Karen,
haters will say it was an accident.
The idea of putting that orbital strike down a number of times, but never quite pulled the trigger.
Oh, he's gonna get caught, but he doesn't know if it's bait.
Fair bit quicker.
He went through. Boo went through. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, immediately. It's a position they have
oh my god, what a kill. He's so aware.
Yeah, that's
for that late round utility already gone. Also, a player that has been their lurker.
Four here,
even bait the defensive players on the other side of the map. And in fact, they're actually going to try and use the pit to counter spam. It's perfect.
Oh my god.
You got two. Through the wall. It's got to be frustrating if you're on the other side. Still Meteor's here. He managed 4 in the last round. This time that would be enough, but he's going to be decayed all the way down, and that will be enough for Benji to clear him.
This is just so hard to win.
Could have been either player that he took down.
But he has Brimos, though.
If it was the Viper,
Hookah?
perhaps they'd be in with a chance. Instead, well, maybe again, Karen's going to toy with the idea of the
they got one back. It's only fair, honestly.
Through the smoke and the wall. Benji couldn't find a safe space to hide, and now they really need to be careful. Orbital strike in play.
Oh my god.
Player's trap. Gate crash available.
What? They got both kills! Yo! They both got their ones!
Yeah.
But it was treated out just a little bit too early.
They both go for the fight, and it's just that he lands that bullet
Yeah, in hindsight,
quicker than the orbital strike can kill him.
But you'd probably want to smoke the bomb.
This whole round was insane.
Yeah,
Two through the wall, then this kill through the wall, which removes the
no smoke, no smoke.
And then literally, that shot is the difference. If he goes down even a split second sooner.
Let's go, baby.
Who's already in
How my Korean brothers doing?
Sentinels.
Honestly, they're playing really well, but Heretics are also doing the
watch
same.
every single round, try and pick it apart.
It's probably
an FPX who,
yeah, it's just a banger match right now.
Oh, they've already shown Heretics that
anyone's game.
Go toe
I think the clutches that Heretics have won have actually been the reason.
Compositions that can throw you off completely. They beat them on this map. Here we go though. Thrash already used.
Wow, that was lucky.
While blind. Double blinded.
That was a lucky kill.
Yeah. Doesn't even matter. That's
he turned away from the
they
flash,
might have to pump the brakes.
Shooting, right?
Continuing this push right into the hands.
Wait, texture?
Of Munchkin. He's going to try and retreat, and Lackey has gone down elsewhere. In fact, everybody's falling.
What just happened? Everyone just ran through smokes and died?
Wait,
what's he doing? What's he doing?
Benji Fishy.
What the fuck?
To the back of Munchkin's head.
That's what they love to do. They're like, I think Hurt, like usually they
clearing it. No!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, he got the knife. Go pack it up.
That's the first knife. That's the first knife.
Disrespect is surreal.
Yeah.
Favored by us, favored by the desk, favored by anybody who has seen them play over the last few months. You'd have to be a little bit
side
mad
hits now, it feels.
Not to see the level of this team, but right now, well, we haven't seen a lot of them over the last few rounds.
They're one off Sky.
Ultimate's still there, but if anything, the Viper's
Sky ult
can easily be countered by that dimensional drift. In fact, it's going to be used early. Looking to just try and clear things out.
Did he see him in hookah?
But he's forced straight into a fight, surrounded and dropped.
Yeah, Meteor
up close. Finally manages that opening with Woot down, but Karen and Lackey fall right after. Now the pressure on for Texture, his teammate on the other side of the map, and he will quickly be dealt with. Team Heretics.
For some reason.
It was a little bit shaky to start, but they pulled those kills right back, and now Munchkin has to do this 1v2 all alone.
Pit not going to be useful.
What a smoke! What a weird smoke.
He wants to try and walk back into the site, but likely won't give him anything. Inviting him to walk out. He's just going for it. He's just going to take the fight alone. You can see the confidence from this Heretic side is off the charts at the moment.
And here, up against Gen G, of all teams.
But yeah, no, Team Heretics adjusted to how Gen G have been playing. They're playing for the floods now.
Changed their composition.
Yeah, they're already
holding them.
Like the guy shooting hookah, for example.
Bringing a multitude of flashes.
Yeah, Gen G have been doing the same exact thing over and over. They're not stopping it.
Crazy, bro. It can basically floor all of the issues that they were having. And the times they did run into awkward things, you could see they didn't do it again. Now pressure on again. Munchkin.
Look how
put that
Gen G
snake right down to try and slow them, but it hasn't slowed them much.
They're just taking it.
Viper's pit. Oh, Munchkin corrects in time, but he still falls.
Yeah, they're all backside, right?
Leaving Meteor with sight on Benji. A clean kill, and the advantage now towards the defensive side. Spike recovered, and Team Heretics have to think about taking this somewhere else. And Meteor still floating around, grabbing all these kills. One safe haven for them to plant, or so they thought.
He's
the
dead.
Molly forces him out.
Wow, that killed him so fast.
That is, it's only re-ends 1 against 4. He has to do it all by himself. The whole squad bearing down upon him. They'll at least
Meteor popped off again. He got 2 big kills.
You'll get destroyed.
What are you at?
37, 36, 35?
Yeah.
Team Heretics, well, they clearly have done some reading into this and assume it's a B-hit. But it is most certainly not Gen G.
Both teams are the same exact pistol.
Yeah, literally.
Only one man. The snake in the grass. The man who got a knife kill, but won't quite be able to stab them in the back this time. Texture falls as a result of the damage done, though.
Fucked.
And we're back to equal territory.
Hey, don't see Tiger kills too often
Wait,
nowadays.
did Texture have armor pistol?
Even still, that's a big one.
He dinked him in the head and he didn't die.
There's going to be a flank fight as well.
Yeah, I think Munchkin dropped him.
That battle could be what ends up deciding it, although considering the plant, it's going to be difficult for them to get back in. Lakia already eliminating Benji, another one for Munchkin as well, and this is looking clean. Left on to Minibu, and he's not even going to get one. A good round from Gen G to kick off this second half. I think looking
Watch him win the round with the ghost.
Imagine.
Overall,
wait, we gotta kill.
Wait.
Oh my god.
These pistols once again are doing damage. Meteor, Karen, at least making this one. Back to an even scenario. None of the weaponry's been retrieved. Minibu doesn't quite manage to get anything done.
Guys still playing pistols around.
Rectified what was a dangerous start. Boo's still standing. And he's going to find the timing.
No way!
Not connecting, and that might be the chance gone. It's going to come down to Wook making a play, and with the knowledge of where
he gets that
Blue
kill and the guy
remains,
spawn gets the timing.
Slips away from them. They're looking at a potential repeat
the Tasmanian
matchup versus
Tiger?
FPX, which if
Hey,
you've ever
referring
seen
to?
a Heretics FPX game, it comes down to the absolute
referring to the
wire.
Ghost?
It'll be the closest games you're ever going to see.
Just as Gen G looked to
You
push
guys
it.
backside.
But this is the thing. When
Yeah,
you
double
have
flash through
that
the smokes maybe?
Gecko, Sky,
contacting.
you can use your flashes for info. This is what
Oh
we
my
talked
God,
about.
yeah,
Though.
yeah.
Texture being set up, Boo
Yeah,
dodges
yeah.
the flash, gets the opener
I
for
mean,
himself,
I feel like if that's been
removing
happening to
the
him the whole
danger
game, there's
man,
nothing he
or at
can
least
do.
one of them. And actually, Lackey has now gone down as well. This is starting to look pretty problematic.
I feel like satcheling in there is
bonus
kind of
round.
hard, but I guess he went with the Sky Flash.
Had
Yeah,
a
I
lot
don't know.
invested into it.
It's hard.
Maybe even leaving Munchkin with
30 seconds
less desirable
Like, you have
economy
to
for the
entry
next
board,
round if they don't
that's
manage to
hard.
find a little bit more
Oh,
here.
Munchkin
Wanting
has
to
a
at
chance.
least get a bit of damage done. He's
What?
fighting tooth and
Again?
nail.
Just a
One
running
of his
back.
last bullets before the reload. Karen has
He just keeps
actually
doing it.
found
Look, he's still
another.
doing it.
Look,
This
yeah,
comes back
so
into a
the-
competitive
He loves to run and
position
shoot.
as he'll
Wait,
kill it in a
What
2
the
versus
fuck?
2.
That's his
Such smart
strat.
play. He knew he
But he
was
sees him, he
being
just starts
baited by the
shooting and
player
running
further
away.
back and just kept falling
Yeah.
back.
The
with
fuck?
and taking the fight. Guerrilla warfare, and it's worked
so
out.
close, so-
Gen G with another
Oh
on
my
Meteor,
God, they're losing
and
this.
now Rians has to do it
His
all. This
wingman.
round was looking so heavily
Oh, did it go
favored,
on?
and
Oh, did it?
instead they are massively on the back foot with the defuse
Oh,
underway.
that was a
Though
good
here
push.
comes the
Oh
swing, and
my
God.
stopping the
What a
defuse.
clutch!
But still
It
plenty
was
of
perfect
time
timing.
left
He
to
pushed
bring
them
it
both
across
away
the
and Wingman
line.
got on right
Massive
away.
Clutch.
Oh,
They're gonna have
logging
I feel like the
showers.
timing right now.
Tiger being
Oh,
used
he
just
didn't
to
take it.
remove any doubt. Benji's aggression
takes
is
that
punished,
instead.
but
Oh
there,
my God.
again, is an immediate trade. Thrash is available if Rians wants to
30
use it, but
seconds,
finding a
playing
safe
retake.
spot is going to be more
Has
important, and
ult.
it might even be worth just holding onto it for the retake. Information will be found, and with the
30
orbital
seconds.
strike, they could look to try and lock off
Getting
some of
one?
these spots instead. He's going to be caught
Yeah,
in it, but he
also-
goes swinging
Yeah,
instead.
good Brimble.
Texture
Really good
deals with
Brimble.
him
Oh, there you
and
go,
a
Texture.
second as well.
Good nade,
No
good
trade
nade,
to
holy
be had.
fuck.
The nade will deny any repeat,
Wait,
and an
that nade
afterblock
didn't do
guaranteed.
shit.
Does a lot of damage
I
too.
think it
Wood's
went
down
in
to 70 at
outside
this
of
point.
spawn.
What a phenomenal read by Texture. He knows exactly where that second player is going to swing in from and corrects to it before he even gets to the
Didn't
angle.
go in, yeah.
Absolutely unbelievable gameplay. And for Heretics, now they're
Wow, he had a freebie.
okay,
Almost.
being punished for
Wow,
absolutely
that Brimble
everything.
them.
Woot missed
I guess,
one
like-
That's
bullet.
a good dribble.
Yeah,
Straight
Williams
to the
has to
head
be
he
more
goes.
aware when they
What
have
an adjustment
Brimbolts.
for Meteor.
But, like, what can he do? Hero Vandal?
Straight to
Mini
playoffs. It would have been a very much an uphill battle
He bought that
for Gen
Vandal,
G,
right? I
and
think so.
instead they're close to
Cool,
being on
Mini-Boot? No, he saved that.
Oh, he
equal
saves it?
footing
Okay.
with this squad.
Yeah, he saved the
Texture's
spawn.
nade. It's going to cause some problems. Woot will be
He must
tagged a
have
little
nade
bit, I
kinda.
believe, in
That's
that
what
corner.
they
Lackey
prefer.
has been dropped in the meantime, though. That's the
People
one
gotta
rifle
kill.
that Team Heretics have. Now spotted, shown to be towards this position. They deal with him. But they might not even need to. They can just go for the plant.
Counter utility almost baiting them into a fight. They're going to go swinging.
Wow.
Woot's found that kill as well.
That's
Another
a sick
3v5
kill.
attempt.
Yeah.
As they've lost the early blood, flash
Double
out,
flash.
another one. In fact, they're looking to try and
Really
fight
good.
this. Benji's now found
Oh, wow.
another. This is all falling
might
apart for
win
Gen
this.
G. In fact, they're
They
not
are.
getting anything.
They got
It's
owned.
all
Good
onto
God.
scaling,
Munchkin.
good teamwork. Wow.
It'll be the
Yeah.
MasterCard Thrifty.
And then the
I don't
rifle
know how
just
they've
cleaned it
taken
up.
that round. And
It's
then,
like
can
you have
double
noticed
pop
like
whack
Gen
almost
G,
everything
like they're
because you have
upset,
so
but they're not
much to play with.
raging.
You can even
Like
then
they're
combine
managing their
that
emotions
with
very well.
stuns,
I would
or
say,
grab
like, based off of
wells.
that like shot right there.
There's just so much utility that
Like, they're not just
disrupts
fucking
everything
mulling.
that's Gen G's.
That's
Like,
a
God,
stinger
it's
this
like,
Now
game.
damn
their own
it, but,
economy is on the brink.
like,
Woot
go
is
next.
about
Like,
to
you see
get
how,
aggressive, looking
Team
for a fight.
Heretics
He's
are
going
playing
to
this
find
round?
one. The trade will be there, though,
Like, they
but
push like
there's
that.
a second
Yeah.
player for
Gen
Heretics
G
as
didn't
well.
really do that. They
That
played
spike
one U,
sat
one
alone
showers,
now
one like
outside of
heaven.
A. Meteor
Yeah.
finds a bit of
That's how
ground.
we'll
try to like
But
contest like
only
outside
the
of the
one to
map
be
as
landed
much.
before Rien's is
Yeah.
able to trade back. He's been locking down
That's why they just
control
got
of B
ran
long.
over and
There's next to
their
nothing
defense.
that anybody can do to seize back a position there. And
They didn't hear him.
just
You didn't hear
a
the raise.
split
Just
second
him.
away from seeing that player. Texture knows there's someone close by.
Oh my God! He TP'd and got him.
Cerebral play! He
Dude.
snuck the gate crash past him.
That's
Wait.
And the
insane.
balls to go for that.
As
They
Sentinels
go for
fans,
the
we need Genji to
scarier
win because
plays.
at least we have a
almost
chance versus
feels like
Heretics.
They got
30
beaten
seconds
by
left.
Lunacy and then decided, you know what?
Kind of
I want a
valid. We got
piece of that.
smoked.
I want to throw that
but
back in Gen G's
Maybe we have a
face.
different approach this next
Meteor,
time.
it seems like they're going to go for that again. And look
Walk
at where
up
the
behind your orb
majority
and pop.
of the
FPS was
defense
doing
are.
some shit like
Almost
this.
seems like they're playing a retake.
Well, I'm not sure they'll have much of a choice.
Result.
Traps cover in the back. No need to look backwards. Instead, they focus.
He went in before the dog.
Texture. Already in, but he's been let past by Boo.
So much damage.
Only finds the one as a result. Luckily, they were still clearing those angles. The deep showstopper not landing. The Viper's Pit is covering off all of his control.
Pretty good.
There will be a small gap where the spike is planted.
There's Seekers online. A kill for Benji. Would also get a counter pit. It seems like they're going to try and force them into awkward battles. Texture
Vermully and Smoke
has
is
done so much. Woot is tagged.
Good song.
Just 3 HP.
They should give it up though after, right?
Players out of Hookah are desperately trying to just fish out where that Viper is going to be hiding from. And the flashes have done well. Benji gets one. Texture now dropped as well. This is starting to fall apart a little bit, but they still haven't dealt with the pit. Still looking for where that last man standing. Karon holding his ground as he'll come out with a bird. But that spike is already being diffused. They have to get towards it. And guess what?
Was the Molly that got him or he spammed him?
Will be there for Gen G. An 8th round on the board. I guess like Woot has an MVP level performance and
game set up for Heretics. They're playing 4A
the rookie
again.
of the year is already decided.
Are doing the same thing as well.
It's hard to argue with. Karon has been fantastic throughout the entirety of the year. A trophy under his belt, and Gen G one of the favorites, well, the favorite, to lift that Champions Trophy alongside it. Make this
Ultimate still took Karon to have a 4K to win the round. I'm surprised that was so close. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah.
Of any team.
Forget the ults, like the post plan was looking
one
good.
that's almost impossible to beat if they were to do it.
But yeah, the Viper ult as well.
And as being proved here, there is plenty of resistance. Heretics still have a purchase. Ultimates definitely leaning the way of Gen G here. Karon with that
both teams just kind of holding, but I guess Heretics have no reason to push. They're just stacking anyway.
Yeah.
This would be a retake round.
He'll find a kill and get to
Astral
use
retake.
Yeah, I think that's what they're planning on.
Again, that stack up on the A side.
They're not going to commit?
Heretics gambling the
wrong way. They're going to have to.
Yeah, they will, they will. See if Boo gets one before he gets out.
Relatively easy time if they can deal with Boo.
Yeah, the orb's back up.
Standing in their way, stopping that plan.
Oh,
he's to get out.
He's stuck. There's no way out.
Be able to
he has to fight forward and Meteor meets him
halfway.
Yeah, because the nade pushed him and he didn't want to peek Hookah, so he went the other way.
The last second for Gen G. 11 to 8, looking to put
he usually doesn't get caught. He usually doesn't get caught.
Under their belt.
Yeah.
Impossible position.
They're saving it. That's good.
That
I'm
execution.
Good save.
Okay.
On the A side, popping their flashes out.
No ults for Heretics for like a while.
And then the swing
maybe the rest of the game. I don't know.
They're gonna get
clearing out space now. Well, all for
they have one right now.
Player outside of A, they know that for sure.
Maybe
the is not going to work out because Short has been taken for free. Gen G have got backside A control, they've got site control, they've got everything. And Meteor, I saw that!
Yeah,
expecting to get
he
a killer
in the smoke,
there, and he got both, of course he did.
The guy, like,
it's a save. It's already a save.
See them beforehand?
I can't imagine that the players on the other side are going to be going for this.
It was full blind.
It's going to be so difficult to find a way back in. I guess they've got some extra credits to play with. That's why they're going to try and run into what is Texture.
Oh, he thinks the guy
he wanted to try and get all three. Instead, he gets the one, but does a lot of damage. The remaining players have no choice but
they went up short A. I think they contacted it up, I'm pretty sure.
But again, it's meteoric heroics that end up closing out this round. There was...
I mean, that was low key.
What was being done by Heretics, I don't mind. They needed to clear that backline. They needed to find that guy. The flash was perfect, just like the shots from Boo.
Speaking of plays.
Well,
and of course, with
that might be
the saves that we've seen
better for
from the side of Heretics, there's so much economy for the attack.
They're max
they want
for
to try
the game.
And get rid of the
They've got orbs there.
Munchin has done well. Is Boo really going to survive?
I wonder if those guys.
It looks like
those guys got ults.
Orbital strike online for the attacking side. 1 round in it. And what a difference 1 round could make. Heretics, they've been struggling to put anything on the board, and here there's a lot of weaknesses.
They should do a fake here or something.
Yeah, you're right.
Trying to break records.
I think a fake would hit hardest.
How many rounds they're going to play this tournament?
Dogging long B while they walk showers.
Miniboo waiting, but it's only going to be the one. And they know that, or they should know that Woot is around this angle. The time.
But you're right. They knew you were stuck. He didn't ult him.
Yeah.
Inopportune moment.
He lost his chance actually.
Maki is waiting. The flash. He's not going to find anything. And that's the thing. Again, the ultimates seem to just lean slightly in favor of Gen G if they can get themselves into the post plant. I like this duo though.
Who should send Sky back to B and play
alongside Benji. They've been so good at getting info, finding the delays.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
They just dodged that off their own orb. That's what it looked like, but it doesn't matter. Benji gets the kill anyway.
That's huge.
Nice frag.
Yeah.
And we've seen the B site Under pressure with just one man holding it, they were overwhelmed.
That might be the round winner.
No.
That Brimo's not doing anything.
There's
He
a
has
lot
to
of
kill as
gaps
well.
in the side
He's
of
swung and
Gen
got
G.
the kill.
That's
Now
the
with
all he
Munchkin down.
does.
No way through, you'd
Yeah.
imagine. Meteor manages to find himself one. The site taken over by Benji.
Benji!
3 kills
What a
already to his name,
round.
and there's backup on the
What a
way.
round by
God.
Benji. Holy f moving.
Game, a series of
took over that
4Ks.
Oh my
Long
god.
last.
Oh my god.
Team
Heretics are about to do it.
He's to dodge some heavy hitters, but more so not have to play in that decider match.
Who do I want to win? Gen
For a
G.
team that all
My
year
pick'ems
we've
are
been
done.
talking about burnout
My pick'ems are
being
actually
a big
done.
factor.
Yeah.
For Heretics, it's so important to get that win on the board. Now
I
look
need
at
Gen
this.
G to
We've
win.
seen the judge in this position before do
Down.
damage, and Rihen's,
The judge-
well, he's not slowing down on those stats.
They
Double kill.
died the
Players
same
drop,
way.
and
Karen did the same
indeed,
thing for
Yeah,
him, I
Crash
think.
Karen did it.
for later on.
Over, actually.
Meteor's taking a risk. Has to get this
Yeah.
kill, otherwise it might just be GG. A 2 versus 5 needed to stop Heretics.
I mean, throughout the whole
and it's
series,
Riens, who's in position. He wants a little bit of revenge. Gets one blind, and Munchkin
Like
is
team
not
play,
long
like
for this
sticking to
world.
their team play and
18
shit.
HP.
Yeah.
That's not the gun he's looking for.
Like Gen G were like
But
off
even
to,
still,
like,
this
hot
looks like a
starts.
bridge too far.
They're up
An impossibility.
both first half, but like Gen
And for
Gen G, like,
Heretics,
or Team Heretics came
a
back.
team that
Yeah.
Struggled
They made it
towards the end
13
of the
11 both
EMEA.
maps, yeah.
played versus FPX and were almost defeated,
Wow.
maybe even should have been.
Wow, what a
They're
game.
coming up
GG.
against the inarguable best team
What a,
in
not
the
even,
world
no, I
right
can't
now.
jinx this. Yeah.
And unless in 30
What a
seconds
game.
4 kills are going
What
to
a game,
Munchkin,
FPX.
they've taken them down.
I mean, not FPX, Heretics, fuck.
It looks
I'm
to
thinking
be
about
just a
Sentinels.
formality at this point. An impressive comeback in
Oh,
the
no.
series, in the map, and Benji Fishy to close it. 13-10, 2-1. Everyone expected Gen G to be the ones taking this across
That's
the
crazy, Gen G
line,
lost.
but somehow
Yeah.
Los Niños
How was he
have
expecting
gotten
that?
it done.